Hello, this is the mid-January update for Ribbon. Now, the first thing you'll probably notice is that the graphics look a little bit different. I've been experimenting a bit with shaders in Godot, and I'm experimenting with the sort of dreamy look that I'm going for. So I've tried this like grainy, sort of blurry, crayony sort of style right now, which just layers over the pixel art seamlessly. And you know, if it doesn't work out, I can always change it at any time. So you know, it's useful like that. But I'm liking how it's looking at the moment. So you know, but of course that's not the only thing that's new. I've gotten the whole intro sequence up and running basically. So now when you start the game, it'll treat you to the sort of background and story of the whole thing, which I don't think I've actually talked much about. It's about these two right here, Tom and Jacob, who well, they tie the knot, right? And, you know, what happens, as you'll see in the scene coming up next, right, is that Jacob makes a promise to Tom to give up the sort of life of crime that they've had up to that point. Basically what they would do is that Tom would just make like art forgeries and Jacob was the one who would them out. And you know, eventually time always comes for people to settle down, right? So that's the sort of first half of the intro. I made quite a bit of that. So a few more screens to show off. Oh, and of course there's new music for the intro too, so yeah. This is pretty low effort 1 year later screen. So what Jacob does is he steals this large contraption from a laboratory as an anniversary present. And what he basically offers to Tom is saying, hey, we can use this to enter the minds of people, including this quokka here who I just brought over. I don't know how many people know what a quokka is. It's an animal from the Rock Nest Island on the coast of Western Australia. But, well, Tom's pissed off about it because that means Jacob broke his promise to stop, like, stealing things and funning people. So Jacob basically baits Tom in by telling him that they can visit the dreams of his favorite musicians, who I'm not even too sure what the genre of music they do, but it's Dresden the Rat and Fritz I believe he's like a Tiger dog or Salaki. I know I'm the one who made these characters, so I should probably know. But yeah, you know, I've just been setting this whole intro sequence up in order to, you know, just have it done so I can focus on building up like the first world, levels and such. I've been mapping that out in my own time too, so I can't wait to like actually work on the layout and level design, and, you know, enemies and NPCs and more music and all sorts of things. So, oh, and another thing, I also have this little effect, which I sort of got going in another shader. It's just a little psychedelic effect when they're traveling through the dreamscape from one dream to another. As for Jacob's actual motivations for stealing the machine in the first place, I'm still kind of figuring that out to some degree, so let's just call it spoilers for now, and we'll save it until the game's complete or whatever. I mean, I've got to finish this damn demo, it's gonna take months. But yeah. And right here you can see the first in-game background that my boyfriend made for the game. His username is Echo Blaster on YouTube. If you haven't already heard of him, he's got way more subscribers than me. That's for certain. You know. Yeah, so that's sort of what dropped you into the game. Like, I love the dreamy, surreal style he's capable of. I think it works really well with the sort of filter I've installed just today. I literally installed this filter thing in the shaders literally today, so but yeah, I need to make the level itself, which is going to take a long time, but over the next couple weeks I'll be working on like some, tile sets and planning and stuff, I guess. I mean, really, I'm going to be juggling with this with preparing for this year's university semesters and such. So, I'll just be figuring it out. I mean, yeah, right now the outlook is quite peachy.